Welcome to Daily Global Motivation, the place where you come to strengthen your mindset, elevate your confidence, and unlock the powerful belief within yourself that can transform your entire life. Today's topic is mental confidence, and this is not just about feeling good for a moment, but about building a deep, unshakable self-belief that stays with you in every situation. This message is for those who doubt themselves, those who hesitate before taking action, and those who feel like they are capable of more, but are held back by fear. If you stay until the end, you will gain practical insight into how to build confidence that does not break under pressure. You will understand how to train your mind to stay strong, even when life challenges you. This is about developing a mindset that cannot be shaken by failure, criticism, or uncertainty. Before we begin, make sure you subscribe to Daily Global Motivation so you never miss a message that can push you forward. Like this video to support the message and help it reach others who need it right now. Comment below with one area in your life where you want to build stronger confidence. Share this video with someone who struggles with self-belief and needs encouragement. Your action could change someone's mindset today. Now take a deep breath. Focus your attention and prepare to strengthen your mind. Mental confidence is not something you are born with. It is something you build through experience, effort, and repetition over time. Many people believe confidence comes from success, but in reality, confidence is built through action even before success arrives. Every time you step outside your comfort zone, you are training your mind to become stronger. Confidence grows when you prove to yourself that you can handle challenges. It is not about always feeling certain, but about acting even when you feel uncertain. The strongest people are not those who never feel fear, but those who move forward despite it. You must understand that confidence is a skill, and like any skill, it can be developed. The more you practice it, the stronger it becomes. Waiting to feel confident before you act will keep you stuck. Action creates confidence, not the other way around. You must take that first step, even when you doubt yourself. And with each step, your belief in yourself will grow stronger. One of the biggest enemies of mental confidence is negative self-talk that constantly tells you that you are not good enough. This voice in your mind can become so loud that it stops you from even trying. But you must realize that this voice is not truth. It is a habit that you have developed over time. And just like any habit, it can be changed with consistent effort. You have to become aware of how you speak to yourself on a daily basis. Replace thoughts of doubt with thoughts of possibility and strength. Instead of saying you cannot do something, start asking how you can do it. Your mind listens to what you tell it, and it responds accordingly. When you change your internal dialogue, you change your external results. Confidence begins with how you see yourself. If you believe you are capable, you will act in ways that reflect that belief. And those actions will reinforce your confidence even more. Fear is another major barrier that prevents people from building strong mental confidence. But fear is not something you should avoid. Fear is a natural response that appears when you are about to grow beyond your current limits. Instead of seeing fear as a stop sign, you must learn to see it as a signal for growth. Every time you face your fears, you expand your comfort zone. What once felt impossible begins to feel manageable. The more you confront fear, the less control it has over you. Confidence is built on the other side of fear. You must be willing to feel uncomfortable if you want to grow. Avoiding fear only keeps you stuck in the same place. Facing it moves you forward. Each small victory over fear builds your mental strength. And over time, you become someone who is no longer controlled by fear, but driven by purpose. Another key to building unshakable confidence is keeping the promises you make to yourself, no matter how small they may seem. When you say you are going to do something and you follow through, you build trust within yourself. That trust becomes the foundation of confidence. But when you constantly break your own promises, you weaken your self-belief. You begin to doubt your ability to stay committed. Discipline plays a huge role in building confidence. It is not about perfection, but about consistency. Doing what you said you would do, even when you do not feel like it, strengthens your character. Each time you follow through, you prove to yourself that you are reliable. That reliability builds inner strength. And that inner strength becomes unshakable confidence over time. Confidence is not built in big moments, but in small daily actions. Building mental confidence requires you to develop resilience, because life will test you in ways you cannot always predict or control. There will be moments when things do not go as planned, and those moments can shake your belief if you are not prepared. Resilience is what allows you to stay grounded, even when everything around you feels uncertain. It is the ability to recover quickly from setbacks and continue moving forward. When you build resilience, you stop seeing challenges as threats and start seeing them as opportunities. Each challenge becomes a chance to prove your strength to yourself. You learn to adapt, adjust, and keep going no matter what happens. Confidence grows when you realize that you can handle difficult situations. The more you endure and overcome, the stronger your mindset becomes. You begin to trust your ability to navigate life's obstacles. That trust creates stability within your mind, and that stability leads to unshakable confidence. Your environment plays a powerful role in shaping your confidence, whether you realize it or not. The people you surround yourself with can either lift you up or bring you down. If you are constantly around negativity, doubt, and criticism, it becomes difficult to believe in yourself. But when you surround yourself with positivity, encouragement, and growth, your mindset begins to shift. You must be intentional about the environment you create for yourself. This includes not only people, but also the content you consume daily. What you watch, listen to, and read influences your thinking. Feed your mind with content that inspires and strengthens you. Limit exposure to anything that weakens your confidence or fills your mind with doubt. Protect your mental space as if it were your most valuable asset, because in many ways, it is. A strong environment supports a strong mindset, and a strong mindset builds lasting confidence. Another important factor in building confidence is how you handle failure and mistakes along the way. Many people lose confidence because they expect themselves to be perfect, which is unrealistic and limiting. Mistakes are not signs of weakness. They are part of the learning process. Every mistake teaches you something valuable that you can use to improve. When you change your perspective on failure, you remove its power over your confidence. Instead of being discouraged, you become curious about what you can learn. This mindset allows you to grow faster and with more purpose. You stop fearing mistakes and start embracing them. This creates freedom in your actions and decisions. You become more willing to try, to experiment, and to push your limits. And that willingness builds confidence over time. Confidence is not about always being right, but about being willing to keep going. Clarity is another key element that strengthens your mental confidence, because confusion often leads to hesitation and doubt. When you are unclear about your goals or direction, it becomes difficult to act with confidence. You must take the time to define what you truly want in your life. Clarity gives you focus, and focus gives you power. When you know where you are going, your actions become more intentional. This reduces uncertainty and increases your belief in yourself. You begin to trust your decisions because they are aligned with your goals. Without clarity, you may find yourself constantly second-guessing your choices. But with clarity, you move forward with purpose and conviction. Confidence grows when your actions are aligned with your vision. Take time to reflect, to plan, and to understand your path. Because a clear mind creates a confident mind, you must also learn to detach your confidence from the opinions of others, because relying on external validation will always leave you feeling unstable. People will always have opinions, and those opinions are often based on their own fears and limitations. If you allow those opinions to define you, you give away your power. True confidence comes from within, not from approval or recognition. You must learn to validate yourself and trust your own judgment. This does not mean ignoring feedback, but it means not letting it control your self-worth. When you stop seeking approval, you gain freedom. You begin to act based on what you believe is right, not what others expect. This creates authenticity and strength in your character. Confidence grows when you stand firm in who you are. And when your confidence comes from within, it cannot be easily shaken. Confidence is deeply connected to the way you perceive yourself, and that perception is shaped by your daily habits and actions. The way you carry yourself, the way you speak, and the way you think all contribute to your self-image. If you constantly act in ways that align with strength and discipline, your mind begins to accept that identity. Identity is powerful because it influences your behavior automatically. When you see yourself as a confident person, you start making decisions from that perspective. This is why small daily actions matter so much in building long-term confidence. Each positive action reinforces the belief that you are capable and strong. Over time, these actions create a new version of yourself. You are not just trying to be confident, you are becoming confident. This transformation happens gradually, but consistently. You must commit to acting like the person you want to become. And eventually, that identity becomes your reality. Another powerful way to build mental confidence is through preparation, because preparation reduces uncertainty and increases your sense of control. When you are prepared, you feel more capable of handling situations that once made you nervous. Preparation gives you clarity, and clarity strengthens your belief in your abilities. Whether it is preparing for a presentation, a challenge, or a new opportunity, the effort you put in beforehand matters. It allows you to step into situations with a stronger mindset. Confidence is often the result of knowing that you have done the work. When you trust your preparation, you trust yourself. This removes a significant amount of doubt from your mind. You no longer rely on luck. You rely on effort and readiness. This shift creates stability in your confidence. And stable confidence is not easily shaken by unexpected challenges. You must also understand the importance of patience when building confidence, because real confidence is not built overnight. Many people expect instant results, and when they do not see immediate progress, they become discouraged. But confidence is like a muscle that requires time and consistent effort to grow. You must be willing to stay committed, even when the results are not visible right away. Trust the process and understand that every step you take is contributing to your growth. Impatience can lead to frustration, and frustration can weaken your belief in yourself. But patience allows you to stay focused and persistent. It keeps you grounded during difficult moments. Confidence grows slowly but steadily when you remain consistent. You must give yourself time to develop and improve. And when you do, the results will be stronger and more lasting. Another essential element of mental confidence is learning how to stay calm under pressure, because pressure is inevitable in any meaningful pursuit. When you are under pressure, your mind can either work for you or against you. If you allow anxiety to take control, your confidence will weaken. But if you train yourself to stay calm, you maintain control over your thoughts and actions. Calmness is a skill that can be developed through awareness and practice. It involves focusing on what you can control instead of what you cannot. When you remain calm, you think more clearly and make better decisions. This strengthens your confidence in high-pressure situations. You begin to trust your ability to handle stress effectively. Over time, pressure becomes something you can manage rather than fear. And that ability creates a powerful sense of inner stability. At some point, you must make a decision to fully believe in yourself, even when there is no guarantee of success. This decision is what separates those who stay stuck from those who move forward. Belief is not about certainty. It is about commitment despite uncertainty. You must choose to trust yourself, even when the outcome is unknown. This level of belief requires courage and mental strength. It means taking responsibility for your life and your future. It means refusing to let doubt control your actions. When you make this decision, everything begins to change. Your mindset becomes stronger, your actions become more focused, and your confidence begins to grow rapidly. You stop waiting for the perfect moment and start creating it. You take control of your journey. And that is where true confidence is born. True mental confidence is revealed not when everything is going well, but when life becomes difficult and uncertain. It is easy to feel confident when things are working in your favor, but real strength shows when you are challenged. In those moments, your mindset becomes your greatest asset or your biggest weakness. You must train your mind to stay strong, even when circumstances are not ideal. This requires awareness, discipline, and consistent effort over time. When you build this kind of mental strength, you become less affected by external situations. You stop relying on perfect conditions to feel good about yourself. Instead, you create your own sense of stability from within. This inner stability becomes your foundation for confidence. It allows you to stay focused and grounded no matter what is happening around you. You begin to realize that your power comes from within, not from external validation. And that realization changes everything about how you approach life. You must also learn to celebrate your progress, no matter how small it may seem, because progress is proof that you are moving forward. Many people overlook their growth because they are too focused on how far they still have to go. But recognizing your progress builds momentum and strengthens your belief in yourself. Each step forward is a victory that deserves acknowledgement. When you celebrate progress, you reinforce positive behavior. This creates a cycle of growth and confidence that continues to build over time. You begin to associate effort with reward, which motivates you to keep going. This mindset helps you stay consistent, even when results are not immediate. Confidence grows when you recognize your own improvement. It reminds you that you are capable of change and growth. You must learn to appreciate your journey, not just the destination, because every step you take is shaping who you are becoming. Another important aspect of building an unshakable mindset is learning how to let go of past failures and negative experiences. Holding on to the past can weigh you down and limit your ability to move forward. You must understand that your past does not define your future unless you allow it to. Every experience you have gone through has taught you something valuable. Instead of carrying the pain, carry the lesson. Let go of regret and focus on growth. This does not mean forgetting what happened, but it means not allowing it to control you. When you release the past, you create space for new opportunities. You free your mind from unnecessary burdens. This allows you to move forward with clarity and confidence. You become lighter, stronger, and more focused. And that freedom is essential for building a powerful mindset. You must also understand that confidence is not about being perfect, but about being authentic and true to yourself. Trying to be someone else will only weaken your confidence over time. Authenticity creates alignment between who you are and how you act. When you are aligned, you feel more comfortable and secure in yourself. This comfort translates into confidence in your actions and decisions. You no longer feel the need to impress others or seek constant approval. Instead, you focus on being the best version of yourself. This creates a deeper and more meaningful sense of confidence. It allows you to build strong relationships and make better decisions. Authenticity is the foundation of lasting confidence. And when you embrace who you truly are, your confidence becomes unshakable. Now is the time for you to take everything you have learned and apply it to your life with intention and commitment. Mental confidence is not something that appears overnight. It is something you build every single day through your actions and mindset. You have the power to strengthen your belief, to control your thoughts, and to create a mindset that cannot be broken. Do not wait for the perfect moment to begin, because that moment does not exist. Start now with what you have and take one step forward. Your future depends on the decisions you make today. Choose to believe in yourself, even when it feels difficult. Choose to act, even when you feel fear. Choose to grow, even when the process is uncomfortable. If this message inspired you, make sure you subscribe to Daily Global Motivation for more powerful content like this. Like this video to support the message and help it reach others who need it. Comment below Unshakable if you are committed to building strong mental confidence. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this message today. And remember that your confidence begins the moment you decide to believe in yourself.